So lately I've been getting into pottery and I'm learning the steps. If you don't know anything about pottery, it takes a couple of steps. First, you get the raw clay. Once you get the raw clay, you envision the shape that you want, and you can use a machine or you can use your hands. But there's a couple of basics when you make pottery. You have to make sure it has just enough right moisture, and you have to kind of knead it like bread and kind of smooth it out. Once you decide you want to smooth it out, then you can make your shape. Now there's this really big thing when it comes to pottery. When you make the shape, you have to make sure that it's not too thick. And you have to also make sure that if you decide to make it thicker, that you have to leave space for it to be able to relieve pressure. So depending how you make things, sometimes you have to actually put a hole in the pottery before it gets into the fire so it could be able to withstand the heat. See, what happens is when you don't allow the pottery to have space and you put it in that heat, if it doesn't have a way to escape, your beautiful pottery that you made will explode. And so that's one process of having a piece of work that will not work. Another process is when you're drying it, you have to be careful that when you smooth out all the edges, that you leave it somewhere where it's cool with no direct sunlight, and you give it time to dry. In this process of drying, another thing can happen. The pottery can crack. So you have to be very delicate of how you use your hands when you make it. And I'm kind of relating myself to the pottery. You see, I'm taking my time to make sure that when I get in the fire, I'm not going to explode. When I get in the fire, that I'm going to come out stronger, that I'm going to come out shiny, that I'm going to be coming out beautiful, that I'm going to come out perfectly created in the usage of what I'm supposed to do. So it takes time, it takes a process, it takes paying attention to the details, and it takes being willing to start all over again if you have to. See, when you're making the pottery and you notice that the shape doesn't look right, and while the clay is still nice and soft and malleable, you can start over. You can start over. So the pottery, it won't explode because it was a bad piece of clay, or because you didn't design it right, or because you didn't make it for the intention that it was supposed to be. It'll explode because you didn't give it room, or it'll explode because you didn't give it space. It'll explode because you didn't allow it to be ready to go into the heat. You didn't make it right enough where it would be able to handle the heat. So there goes your cup or your plate or whatever trinket you made. The intention that it was going to have can no longer be, because now it will be in tiny little pieces. And so that's what intention is. All the potential that the pot or the cup had won't be able to do that because it couldn't withstand the heat. It didn't make it past the fire. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to mold myself in a way and give myself space, give myself room where I'll be able to handle the fire, where I'll be able to handle the heat, so I can come out with my glaze, so I can come out on the other side in the way I was supposed to be created and made, wonderfully created in a way where I can be used the way that I'm supposed to be used. But that takes time sometimes. That takes intention, and that takes being careful. I want to ask you, what do you think you were made for? What space do you think that you need? What space do you think that you weren't given? Now, another little tricky thing about the pottery and the clay, sometimes you can get the pieces that were exploded grind it back up, add a little water, and you'll have that piece of clay, and it'll turn into clay, and you can start over that way too. So it's never too late, I guess. Hey girlies, enough of that. So how are you guys doing? I am officially off work, and so what I did this morning, I woke up at 4:30 because I decided that I don't know, I just you know, you just want to wake up. So I woke up at 4:30, and then I had to wait 30 minutes or like 20 minutes because I went to the gym. I went to the YMCA. I almost cried. Like, I was like getting teary-eyed in the gym because I was thinking to myself, the maintenance, it's not the same, you guys. Like, I have to maintain myself, so everything causes maintenance. 2 breakfasts. So I'm gonna show you guys this amazing apple. I'm gonna make this parfait this girl she made, and I saw her and I'm gonna make it. So it's gonna be like a parfait that we're gonna make together when I get a little hungry. And I think everything looks good for work. I have, that is basically how my day is going. And then my poor puppy, she's so, say hi, hi Faith. Say hi Faith. She is so bored and it's raining, but I might take her to the park because she likes going to the park. So I'm off work now. So now I'm just gonna start planning. I'm probably gonna plan my week for my work week next week, and I'm gonna plan like what I'm gonna do next week. And then this weekend I'm excited. Day's going, and this is nice. When you wake up at 4:30, literally it's 12 o'clock right now, and I'm basically good to go. Like, I'm good. I'll be good, right? We good now. I think I'm gonna eat the parfait for lunch, so that's what we're gonna do. So we'll see you guys later. Say we'll see you guys later. So I'm gonna send this to my husband real quick to let him know what our weekend plans are. Okay, so the Greek festival is this weekend, and I'm so excited. Yes. So that's what I'm doing right now before I want to go ahead and plan this weekend. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna make the parfait now. So I saw this girl make this parfait, from Trader Joe's, and then she got yogurt, but I believe she got vanilla Greek yogurt, but or honey. I don't want to do that. And then shoot, I forgot what she did. But then I remember she put some kind of nuts in there, so I have my pralines. Then I have cinnamon because I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon. And then I have maple syrup, and I think I'm going to put a little maple syrup because this is plain yogurt. She had honey yogurt. I don't like doing honey because I like to try to, and then 1 apple, any kind of apple you want. I was going to go to the, let me see if I can do a more smoother way, y'all. I don't know how to do it smooth. So anyway, so she chopped up the apple, and then she made her little parfait. So I hope this tastes good. I'm gonna take off the skin because I don't know what it is about me, but sometimes the skin like bothers my teeth. Anybody have that problem where your teeth get kind of itchy when you eat apples? For real, mine gets itchy. And so we're just gonna do that. And I'm excited to see what this parfait. It is 1 o'clock now, so this is gonna be my lunch parfait. And then if I get hungry after this parfait, I'll have, I don't know, a sandwich, probably most likely a sandwich. And then it'll be time for me to make dinner, like at 4 p.m. or something. Or like 5. I'll probably start making dinner at 5. Okay. So there goes that. This is gonna be quicker than I thought. So I think half an apple will be okay for now. I don't know how much. So let's go ahead and do this, darling. So, you know I like bite-sized pieces. So, this is going to be bite-sized. Okay, I'm kind of interested in how this is going to taste. To top it off. Okay, and some more granola. Let's see. Not bad, is it? Okay, let's go ahead and taste it. Oh my goodness. Oh, some more cinnamon. Some cinnamon, darling. Should I put brown sugar in here? I'm gonna put a little bit more maple syrup. That's like the sweetening effect. Okay. Let's see what this tastes like. This is my breakfast. Just mix it all together. This is good. Oh yeah, this is good. Y'all need to try this. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Oh my goodness. Let's put a little more of this apple. Oh my goodness. This is a banger. Let's put some more nuts in there. Oh shoot. This is so good. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. Okay. I'll see y'all later. You are so nosy.